You don't understand what geometry is, you thick globe head. Now it's time for a tongue lashing from a flat earther, not constant interruptions, me pointing out that you don't understand what geometry is and how thick that makes you. Ed,
you don't understand what...
Don't tell me what I don't understand while I'm telling you off. I have demonstrated that you don't understand what geometry is. It requires a straight line. It's called a tangent to a tangent point. You keep telling me about refracted lines. So at a base level, you're thick. And now you're being educated by me, a flat earther. Yep, the globe head retard's demonstrated his stupidity, and now the flat earther, who's in charge, is telling you what's what, pointing out how stupid you are, Ed. Now, I know that you don't like this, and you're going to dance on the tables talking through me, pointing out how I don't understand something with your belligerent rebellion. But I'm still going to highlight with justification while you interrupt me constantly that you are a hard retard globehead, and you don't know what geometry is. You got an R value. We've destroyed it though. Can't assume it anymore. You can't measure it. Only exists in maths.
You're just denying it. That's a different.
Denying what? That the Earth curve edge is represented at the horizon. It isn't.
Now you're still mixing up words. And it doesn't matter how many times it's been explained.
Sorry, word salad. Is that your rebuttal? No.
Willfully ignorant.
Sorry, willfully ignorance and ad hominem attack. They got literally nothing. So, no, like we've debunked the geometric physical sphere edge horizon, formerly known as Earth curve. It's not physical. It doesn't exist beyond the mathematics that's reified of Earth curvature. We don't have a geometric horizon. Do you want a few quotes from your own side? When we presented the Black Swan, we're told we don't see Earth curve anymore. We wouldn't expect to see Earth curve. Earth curve only exists in Earth curve maths. That's the rebuttal we've had to the Black Swan.
That's called refraction.
Right, refraction. Deviated from straight, not a tangent line, then not geometry. Yeah, that destroys your argument.
Oh, I get it. You muted this.
Broken.
Right, what are you talking about? I'm not muting you. I'm responding to you. You need a tangent line to do geometry. And the tangent line will meet the sphere at a tangent point. That's a straight line. If you're saying the horizon's refracted, and it's not geometric, and you can't do geometry. You need a straight line to that geometric horizon.
Yes, we can account for the refraction, but you're just ignoring that as always.
Wait, did you not listen? Do you want to repeat what I've just said? My response. Did you listen to it?
You're just ignoring it.
No, I'm asking you if you're ignoring my response. Can you repeat it back to me so I understand that you listened to it?
No, I'm actually answering to it by saying we can account for refraction, but you're ignoring that as usual.
Oh, right, you can account for refraction. Refraction isn't geometry, though. And your model's geometric. It requires tangent lines, and now you're talking through me, it seems. It seems that while I'm being accused of ignoring something, while I'm addressing it, I'm getting talked through by Ed. What a shock. So, Ed, I'll try again. Let's see if it's the same number of attempts that I had to go through with Chaiki, with you constantly obfuscating this fact.
Yes, okay, go on.
And it's not even me starting before he's interrupting me. I haven't made my point, you've interrupted, Ed, and I'm trying for a second time to reiterate it. Let's see if you'll allow this. No, clearly not. He's going to interrupt again. Fourth time. So, Ed, your model is geometric. And to do geometry, you require a straight line. It's called a tangent. It meets the claim to be physical sphere edge, formerly known as Earth curve, at a tangent point. That's geometry. And your Earth curve is asserted with geometry. Now, if that line to that tangent point is, as you put it, refracted, it's no longer a tangent line. And you can't do geometry.
Are you done? If you account for the refraction, you are left with a straight line. And you can do geometry.
You're an idiot.
Sorry, the line is not straight if it's refracted. That means
But you can account for the refraction.
Oh, I'm not allowed to respond. Every time I try and respond, I get interrupted. So I'm responding. I've listened to you, Ed.
No, you're ignoring.
I've listened to you, and now you're talking through my response. Every time I respond to Ed so far, without exception, he's interrupted me. I listened to what you just said, Ed. Tried to respond, and you interrupted. By definition, if the line to the tangent point is refracted, it is not geometric.
If you account for the refraction, it becomes a straight line and you can do geometry. Stop skipping over that fact.
Right, account for refraction. Refraction isn't something that you would account for if you are doing geometry.
Yes, you would, because then it would become a straight line, so you can do geometry.
Add your refraction.
Why is everybody talking? Jesus wept! For fuck's sake, Arwin, shut up! Alright, you understand what is required to do geometry, a straight line. Hello? To do geometry, you understand that you require a straight line. Yes?
If it's not straight, you can calculate backwards. If you know the effects of how it became curved, so that it becomes straight, and you can do geometry.
Perfect. If you know the effects of how it's becoming... Sorry. I'm, again, trying to respond to you. Please do not immediately interrupt me the moment I open my mouth, Ed. That is the 4th time. Yeah, totally unreasonable. And there he goes again. That means shut the fuck up when I talk. I'm not going to tolerate this anymore, Ed, right? I'm trying to have a reasonable back and forth with you, and every single time I respond, you talk through me. Every time. So you're saying that the line that is being bent can be accounted for. So you're saying that the line is automatically assumed to be bent with refraction. But your refraction that's bending this light is based on R. So you would still need R from the geometric tangent point and a straight line, which you do not have to get the R to base this assumption that the light is being bent. So without a geometric tangent point, that's a point that you can draw a straight line to, not bent, not refracted, you haven't got the R value to claim the light's being bent at the rate of R, Ed. So you don't have R to bend the light with if you don't have a tangent point and you don't have a straight line. So you can't back calculate it.
Yes, you do.
With I haven't finished, Ed. Interrupting me again. Is it because my demolition of your assumption that you can derive the rate that you're bending the horizon at with an R value that can't be measured because you don't have a straight line to begin with to get geometry from, Ed? Is that why you're constantly interrupting me? Because I'm demolishing systematically your assertion that you can presuppose R when you can't measure R because you don't have a straight line to a physical tangent point. That would be Earth curve. You may respond.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong because you can measure Earth in another way, so you can still derive R from that.
How would that be?
So what's your point?
How would that be? How would that measurement be made?
Measuring the circumference of Earth, for example, going higher up where there's less air and so less refraction. Stuff like that.
Sorry.
You can think of a lot of ways.
Less refraction.
From the
sorry. Less refraction as you go high. Chocolate, please. Sorry, did you say less refraction as you go high? Wouldn't it go through a gradient as it goes up? Wouldn't that mean that there's more transitions between these different gradients as you go higher? That would be more refraction. What are you babbling about?
If you go high enough, then you can see further with less refraction.
You seem to be mumbling, you fucking stuttering, mumbling fuckwit. No! As you go higher, you would have a greater degree of refraction, fuckwit. Yo, fuckwit, stop talking. Don't mumble a response to me. while I annihilate your stupid shitty claim that you'd go higher and have less refraction, you'd see more different transitions through a density gradient, as you guys constantly assert. So, no, you're wrong.
Oh, I'm not. If you go high enough, then you're basically in space, and you can measure it.
Space? You're saying you've got measurements from space? What, a violation of natural law?
Did I hit another nerve?
Sorry, why is it that when I try and respond to this claim that pictures have been taken of the circumference from space, I'm being asked if I've had a nerve hit? No, I'm just trying to respond to you, Ed, without you interrupting me asking about my nerves. So I'd prefer I can just respond to this utter horse shit that you can take a picture of a circumference of an Earth from a place that isn't real. No, there's definitely no pictures being taken from a second law of thermodynamics. And of course, he's interrupting me again. That's the end of the conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not possible for me to respond to a fundamentalist religious zealot on a single occasion without him interrupting me. It is so triggering to him. It is hitting his nerves so much that every single response to any claim he makes will be constantly interrupted. There is no space. Space is fake. If the sky was a vacuum, the gas we're breathing would fill the space. So this claim that we have a picture from space, a sky vacuum, is debunked by natural law. So no, this isn't another method of acquiring a radius value for a presupposed spherical Earth by way of a claim that you can take a picture of it from a place that doesn't exist. So thankfully, on this occasion, I didn't get interrupted. Perhaps you'd like to respond to that, maybe call it word salad.
If space is fake, why do we need the dome?
Yeah, that's right, you fuckwit globehead moron. You've been lied to. Space is indeed fake. Natural law dictates that the gas we breathe would fill the sky vacuum. Therefore, definitely not real. Definitely no pictures coming from it. You've definitely been defeated here.
That's not what I asked. If space is fake, why do we need the dome?
Sorry, I didn't make a claim about any dome. I made a claim about gas pressure and how it requires containment in order to be here.
No, you talked about space being fake because...
Yeah, that's right. Space is fake. Yeah, I talked about space being fake. Maybe you'd like to address my actual argument.
You finish. You're going to interrupt me?
You haven't got anything to add. You've strawmanned me with a dome. Space is fake. That's right. Gas would fill it if it was real. Therefore, your claim in the actual argument we're having, not this segue onto a different subject, your claim is that you can acquire the R value by way of a picture from space. No. This place you're claiming that we're not going to segue away from isn't real, therefore isn't a way of acquiring an R value. Let's not get sidetracked. No, you're not getting an R value from space.
You measure it in another way.
Sorry, so an acknowledgement that when you claimed that the geometric measurement to a physical sphere edge that this woman is either lying about or totally deceived about because it's been debunked by the Black Swan is actually capable of being measured from space, that's incorrect and has been defeated now. We can draw a line under your nonsense bullshit claim. We can draw a line under your nonsense bullshit claim and get back onto the fact that we don't have a physical geometric sphere edge for a horizon, formerly known as Earth curve, capable of deriving an R value, so you can bend light around that presupposition of a sphere Earth with an R value that can't be measured. That's where we were at, and you said, no, I can get it a different way. No, you can't. That has been defeated, Ed.
No, the Black Swan is a straw man, so I don't care about that.
Sorry, a straw man? No, it's the demonstration that you cannot have a claim of a physical reified only existing in maths. We do not expect to see a geometric horizon. You cannot see the geometric horizon. That would be the tangent point that's Earth curve claimed to have blocked boats and buildings in previous discussions. That's been relinquished by your own side. Now, if you want to just simply handwave it by claiming it's a straw man, without any explanation of how it's a straw man, when it's the simple claim of your geometric Earth that's supposed to block boats and buildings with an Earth curve edge, that's actually a tangent point known as a geometric horizon existing in geometry, that can't be measured from space, and definitely wasn't measured with a dip angle measurement by Al-Biruni. It's just a bullshit story about reified maths that doesn't exist in physical actuality. And you can't measure it. You can't measure it from space. You can't measure it because the horizon's not physical. It's not geometric.
I can explain why the black swan is a straw man. It says you can't see more than you can't see further than a basic point of geometry.
Spit it out.
But it's ignoring refraction once again.
Sorry, if the horizon is refracted, it's not geometric. Geometry hasn't got anything to do with atmospheric conditions. Geometry is geometry. It's mathematics. You're drawing lines to tangent points. Refraction's got nothing to do with it. Furthermore, in order to do geometry, you need the line to the tangent point to be straight. That is what a tangent line is. If your line to the horizon is bent, you can't do geometry, moron. I've already explained this twice. Now, you haven't acknowledged it. You've interrupted it quite a lot. Now we're back to you asserting the exact same thing. We're not accounting for refraction. Refraction isn't geometry, you moron. I'm going to start insulting you because I've already explained this once.
No, it has to do with what...
Moron! Refraction's not geometry, moron. Are you listening, moron? You're going to get told off. I've already explained this once, you thicko. How many times have I got to explain to retards who think they live on a globe? The refraction isn't going to give you a tangent line. You complete retard.
Oh, I get it. Is Discord muted again?
No, Discord's not muted. You're getting told off. You unbelievable fuckwit clown. Geometry isn't refraction. Geometry requires straight lines, not bent ones. You are a moron. You don't understand what geometry is. And I'm telling you off, you fuckwit clown. You don't understand geometry, you're a fucking moron.
Cute.
Are you a fucking
Black
moron?
Swan says, according to geometry, you can't see further than this, blah-de-blah, but it's not.
Blah-de-blah, that's your religion, the blah-de-blah bit. According to the blah-de-blah, yeah, geometric horizon, physical earth curve edge. Yeah, that's your belief. And you're going to go blah-de-blah, what you think your claim of an earth with a geometric horizon's a straw, man?
That's what it is.
The Black Swan is a straw man.
No, you've said that if the Earth is a sphere with a radius of 3959, every distance to horizon can be no more than 1.2 times the square root of the observer's height in feet. That's your religion of geometry. That is what you're now saying is a straw man. Well, welcome to Flat Earth. Yeah, the claim that an Earth has a radius of 3959 is a straw man. It's total bollocks.
You fell right into it.
Yeah, Neil, nobody cares. You're not accounting for the refraction.
You keep going around in the same circle jerk, don't you, while everyone else starts to pipe up. Yeah, third time round in the circle jerk doesn't mean everyone else in Discord's going to pipe up. No, thank you. Just need him to acknowledge that this is the same argument for the third time. I've already told him off. Well, he claimed to be muted. No, you fucktard retard. You don't understand what geometry is. It requires a straight line, a tangent line. And you're going to interrupt while I tell you off for being a fucktard, so you can assert that it's not having refraction accounted for the fourth fucking time, like a retard clown stuck record parrot. No, mate. Geometry isn't refraction. Geometry uses straight lines to tangent points, not bent lines that you can later account for with a R value that you can't acquire, because that's what you're going to bend the light with. I've gone over that twice too. You're just a fucktard retard like Chaiki. You can't actually comprehend things. You're struggling to comprehend this and will undoubtedly now for the fifth time just assert that I'm not accounting for refraction when I've told you now for the third time that geometry isn't refraction based when refraction's deviated from straight and a tangent is straight. You stupid retard. You don't know what geometry is. Nothing to do with refraction. If it's refracted, it's not geometric. That's the end of your model, which is geometric by its assertion. Your claim that a straw man is the P statement in the modus tollens that we call the Black Swan is to say that your assertion that we've got a sphere Earth is a straw man. So now I've systematically picked apart every bit of your bullshit. What have you got now, fundy moron?
The Black Swan argument is only valid in a vacuum. We live within an atmosphere, so it's invalid.
So therefore, Al-Biruni couldn't have measured R.
No, you're not responding to my argument.
So therefore, Al-Biruni couldn't measure R is my response, and he tells me I'm not acknowledging what he said.
Black Swan argument.
Why is people making loads of noise in Discord when I get to my point about Al-Biruni that's being obfuscated? So, who's making that noise?
It's on your panel.
So, the Black Swan is only referencing a vacuum. So Al-Biruni couldn't have measured geometry then?
The black swan are vacuum. We live in an atmosphere.
So how did he get the radius?
Chocolate. So...
The point is that you're once again ignoring refraction.
You're ignoring me, it seems. So, according to you, because we have atmosphere, we can't see a geometric horizon. So, Al-Biruni couldn't measure it then?
Couldn't measure what?
The geometric horizon that you've said isn't visible because of atmosphere?
If you know the circumference of Earth.
Sorry, why are you now talking about circumference? My question is about Al-Biruni. You've made it clear that the argument within the peace statement doesn't account for atmosphere. And I have made it clear that Al-Biruni, based on your statement, cannot therefore measure a geometric value of R, as he is claimed to do.
Sure you can.
How? Did he have the atmosphere removed?
If you know the circumference.
Sorry, if we know the circumference, he's measuring it with a dip angle measurement. He doesn't know anything. He's measuring it by a measurement to something you say we can't see unless the atmosphere is not there. Well, it is here, so he didn't measure it then.
Yes, and we can account for the...
We can. Al-Biruni, mate. Al-Biruni didn't have a no atmo day with no atmosphere. So therefore, by your standard that you've just disclaimed... in regards to the peace statement, that's your religious belief in a sphere Earth. You're saying that's not true because we have atmosphere. Therefore, to assert that we'd have a geometric horizon at the distance that geometry lays down is incorrect because we have atmosphere. Therefore, Al-Biruni could not measure R.
That's your
Fall right into it again, you dummy.
I'm talking about the black swan claim specifically.
That's
You're trying to switch it
Can
up.
everybody else shut the fuck up? Right, I'm not going to tell whoever it is that's talking. I don't care who is Neil, Arwin, Chocolate. Shut up! Go ahead.
I said I was talking about the black swan claim specifically. You're trying to switch it on something very specific within that, and that's a straw man. So, want to try again?
Sorry, you're saying I'm trying to switch a claim from you that the assertion in Modus Tollens, which is that we would see a geometric horizon based on the geometry of Earth at 3959 radius at 1.2 times the square root of the observer's height in feet, is a straw man because we wouldn't, according to you, see that geometry because of atmosphere. Now, my response to that is that very geometric horizon you say we can't see is precisely what Al-Biruni is claimed to have measured to give you the R value. Now, your response is we can't see it because of atmosphere. So if we can't see it because of atmosphere, Al-Biruni can't see it because of atmosphere. Can he?
But we can account for the refraction.
Sorry, Al-Biruni's not measuring refracted anything. He's measuring R. That's a geometric value. Again, because it seems you're retarded, you don't seem to understand the difference between atmospheric conditions and refraction and geometry with its straight lines and tangent points. Now, Al-Biruni's measuring geometry. But he's not, because according to you, we can't see it, can we? Because of the atmosphere. So therefore, we can't see it. Al-Biruni can't see it either, can he?
If he accounts for refraction, yes, he can.
So, again, he's not measuring geometry then?
Yes, he is.
No, he's not. You are thick, and I'm going to tell you off again. You unbelievable clown fuckwit retard. No. You don't have a refracted line if you're measuring geometry. Al-Biruni's claimed to be measuring geometry, and you've made it explicitly clear that we can't see that geometric horizon in the P statement of modus tollens, can we? And if we can't see it, Al-Biruni can't see it. And he's not being claimed to be accounting for refraction. He's claimed to be measuring geometry. And just point out for the audience that he's constantly interrupting this again. It's back to me teabagging him with a big smile and him constantly interrupting, because his rebuttal is to say, he's interrupting again. His rebuttal is to say, with a hand wave, we can't see the geometric horizon as laid down in modus tollens. And modus tollens is their religious belief in being on a sphere. So if we can't see the geometric horizon laid down in modus tollens, and modus tollens is the assertion that we live on a sphere, then we don't see Earth curve, and neither does Al-Biruni.
You can account for refraction.
You keep telling me about that. He's not doing anything with refraction. He's doing geometry. You're a fucking retard. You don't understand what geometry is, does he?
Refraction is secondary to the geometry.
Thank you so much, Arwin. Thank you, everybody who I've told 3 times to shut up. So you don't understand what geometry is. I'll try again. Let's see how many more fucking interruptions from my own side. You are a retard. You don't understand what is required to do geometry. You don't understand what geometry is, you thick shit globe head. Now it's time for a tongue lashing from a flat earther. Not constant interruptions. Me pointing out that you don't understand what geometry is and how thick that makes you. Ed.
You don't understand what...
Don't tell me what I don't understand while I'm telling you off. I have demonstrated that you don't understand what geometry is. It requires a straight line. It's called a tangent to a tangent point. You keep telling me about refracted lines. So at a base level, you're thick. And now you're being educated by me, a flat earther. Yep, the globe head retards demonstrated his stupidity, and now the flat earther, who's in charge, is telling you what's what, pointing out how stupid you are, Ed. Now, I know that you don't like this, and you're going to dance on the tables talking through me, pointing out how I don't understand something with your belligerent rebellion. But I'm still going to highlight with justification while you interrupt me constantly that you are a fucktard retard globehead. And you don't know what geometry is. It's the very basis of your religion. And you've had your religion ripped to shreds here by me, a flat earther. And all you can do is interrupt and obfuscate and dance on the tables while you get told off. But thick you are, and I am going to point that out. You don't understand your own religious belief in geometry, and you don't understand what geometry is or what it requires. You keep talking about things being refracted, and that's not geometry, you unbelievable spastic globehead retard. It's really fun to tell you off, though, Ed, especially while you flap and dance and talk through me while I highlight just how thick you, the globe believer, is. Yeah, thick. Doesn't understand geometry. It's been no less than 6 separate occasions that you've told me about refraction when Al-Biruni is deriving geometry.
Yes, and you still don't.
Yeah, you keep ad-homming me like a belligerent child on top of a desk while he gets told off by the teacher. I have demonstrated that you don't understand what geometry is by explaining on about 7 separate occasions that you need a straight line. But your response to that in every single occasion is to tell me about refracted lines, bent lines, not tangent lines, the things required for your geometric globe Earth belief. But you're thick. You're all retards on that side of the globe Earth. And we're going to educate you, painful though it'll be for you.
Sure, all right.
Just constantly interrupting me isn't going to change the fact that you're a retard. Don't understand what geometry is, retard.
Constantly using Discord doesn't change the fact that you're wrong.
You're lucky I got told to shut up, you moron.
Yeah, you're a retard. You don't understand what geometry is. It's the basis of your religion, though. Thick shit.
You don't understand what refraction is.
Refraction's nothing to do with geometry, and that's what Al-Biruni's doing. Silence! Yeah? Was that me Discord muting, you thick fuck? No, mate. Geometry's what Al-Biruni's doing, you thick fuck.
Yes.
Yes! That's right, you thick fuck. I've got absolute justification in calling you a moron and highlighting for my audience that the moron here is the globehead who doesn't understand how Al-Biruni's deriving a geometric value of R. He's thick. Thicko.
Worse than that,
If you account for refraction.
Yeah. Retard. Yeah. Al-Biruni's doing geometry, though. Retard. Thicko. Globehead. Globe believer. Moron. Someone who's being teabagged by a flat earther because he's thick. Globe believers. This is you. This is what you are. Thick. Doesn't matter how many times I tell him he doesn't understand geometry and how stupid he is for it. He's going to dance on the desks and talk
You don't
through
understand refraction.
Yeah, and tell me I don't understand refraction. Well, Al-Biruni's not dealing with refraction. He's dealing with geometry. You thick shit motherfucker.
The refraction, you're left with it.
Yeah, Al-Biruni's not doing refraction. He's doing geometry. You thick shit motherfucker.
You're dumb.
Yeah, I'm dumb. No, I've demonstrated how you don't understand what geometry is and it's required for your globe belief. We got to the point where you said it was a straw man to use the P statement about Earth being a sphere with sphere geometry because we don't see sphere geometry because atmosphere's removed. And when I point out that Al-Biruni's deriving geometry, we've got stunned silence and I'm told I don't understand. No. You are going to be told off for being a thick retard who doesn't understand geometry and what's required. You don't understand what Al-Biruni's doing. He's deriving geometry, you thick shit.
Okay,
It's worse than
dumbass.
that.
If you
Yeah, that's what you've got for me. Okay, dumbass. No. I am demonstrating how you are a thick retard. Because you keep telling me how I need to account for refraction when Al-Biruni's doing geometry. That makes you thick by demonstration. All you've got to come back at me, other than dancing on the tables and talking through me, is to say, no, you're stupid. No, mate, that's not the situation here. The globe side of the argument, that's you in this instance, is a retard. You're all retards on the globe side. You've all been deceived, and you're all, from now on, from here on forward, going to have people like me, flat earthers, humiliating you for your abject stupidity, which is what you've displayed
No,
here.
you can't humiliate.
Sorry, I have demonstrated abject stupidity in what you've said here. Led you down the point where you've told us we can't see Earth curve. Your P statement doesn't account for atmospheric conditions. Your P statement, not my P statement, the globe Earth assertion, is a straw man because we've got atmosphere. All right. Well, Al-Biruni's measuring it. So, he can't be then.
The Black Swan is a straw man.
So Black Swan is a straw man is your response to me pointing out that Al-Biruni, based on your claim that the straw man is the atmosphere's in play, so Al-Biruni couldn't derive R then?
If you account for refraction, sure.
No, it's not doing refraction. He's doing geometry. It's back to me in a reasonable position to point out that you're a thick fuck. You haven't got a clue what geometry is. No. Al-Biruni's not doing that, mate. He's deriving an R value. That's a geometric value based on tangent points. Yeah? So no, mate, not refraction. He's not accounting for refraction. If you actually look it up on Wiki, it even makes a disclaimer that he's not accounting for refraction. You thick fuck. You don't even know your own religion. You don't know what Al-Biruni's doing. You don't know how the story rolls. You're a moron. All of you globe proponents are thick as shit and getting demolished by flat earthers who are humiliating you.
No, you're just muting Discord, aren't you?
I'm not muting you, thick fuck.
Muting.
The fact that you think that because I'm impermeable to your constant interruptions while I tell you off for being thick as shit, you think that that's me muting
Well, as soon
you,
as they
thick
make
shit.
a good point. Like
Yeah,
now.
just because you're Discord rumpusing everything I say. Yeah, you think that that's somehow going to work here. No, mate. No, I don't mind over and over again pointing out with demonstrations how retarded you are.
But you're muting me.
Why'd you keep saying I'm muting you? Is that your... It's the rumpus version of meow, 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 meow. Say in the Discord server, muting me, muting me, muting me, muting me.
I've seen Discord at the same time, and I know you're muting people as soon as they make a good point.
Nobody's making any points, you fucking retard. You've told us that it's a straw man to assert the peace statement in modus tollens because we've got atmosphere. And when I point out that, oh, right, we can't see geometric horizons because of atmosphere, therefore Al-Biruni can't measure a geometric horizon, you say I'm muting the good arguments. No, I'm teabagging your stupid assertion that a claim of geometric horizons is false because of atmosphere, when a claim of geometric horizons is what's needed to be done by Al-Biruni.
Right.
Right, so are you
In
done?
order to
You're
actually
strawman
get
me
to a
again.
refraction, by the way.
Right.
Shut up, Arwen. You're wrong.
Exactly.
You can't even have a
Arwen,
refraction if you don't have the
No, Arwen.
geometry first.
Arwen, you're wrong.
Now you're rumpusing
No.
Arwen. So now you think that by talking constantly through Arwen that somehow you're going to not get teabagged by everybody who's
Because
not on
Arwen
your
is
side of the argument.
greater dumbass than you
Yeah,
are.
it's time for you to
You-
get
but
removed.
you
wanna know
Ed.
why you
refraction,
care about
constantly
refraction.
interrupting
You can't
everybody.
even
I think-
establish refraction if you don't have the geometry first.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to get
Part
rid of
the
him.
entire
Arwen.
point that you keep
Arwen.
overlooking.
Can I?
Thank you for
can
the
I
constant
read it from
interruptions,
Wiki
everyone.
real quick?
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
One
Ugh.
One significant
My
problem
God.
with this approach is that Al-Biruni was not aware of atmospheric refraction and made no allowance for it. That's all I wanted to say.
He could not have, because in order to establish such a thing, you have to have a base framework to base it upon, which would be the geometry.
Right.
So it's completely idiotic. You can never say, oh, he didn't do it right or he did do it right, because the refraction is secondary. You can only even come to a conclusion of refraction because you have a geometry to base it on in the first place.
You got it, Arwen. You already said it 3 times. You're exactly right.
Perfect.
Citations posted in Master B, Nathan.
Thank you very much. Sorry to shut you all down.
Oh, you were chewing on that button. We get it.
Well, at the point that he's got nothing left but rumpusing, that's the point that I'm happy to exclude him from the conversation temporarily, so you can at least make your point, Arwen. So, no account of refraction. That was your rebuttal about 6 times in a row.
Yeah, you muted me again, so I didn't
Yeah,
hear.
You're never muted, you idiot.
Did you, Ed?
Yeah, I
You
did
didn't hear
eventually. I had no choice because you were constantly rumpusing everything everyone said. So, he didn't account for refraction. It makes it explicitly clear that he did not do that. And the reason he didn't do that is because that's not geometry. Obviously not if he's deriving a geometric R value. That was my point.
Ed, would you like me to read it out for you again? One more
Yeah,
time?
go ahead, Chocolate.
One significant problem with this approach is that Al-Biruni was not aware of atmospheric refraction and made no allowance for it.
Right.
So he's not
Yeah.
measuring.
Yeah.
So according to your argument,
3959 cares.
so according,
3959 cares.
I was talking about Black Swan being a straw man.
Yeah,
so
it's 3959 from
I don't really
Biduni.
care.
so he didn't
There are
measure it
other
then.
ways to measure the circumference of Earth.
Yeah,
and
we're
the
back to
right
that.
arc,
But
so-
Al-Biruni didn't, did he? Al-Biruni couldn't have,
First
according
But
to
who
you.
cares? There are
Oh, so it's who cares? So we demolish a fundamental part of the argument for globe Earth in terms of Al-Biruni acquiring the R value by measuring a geometric horizon, and your response is who cares? And talking through me constantly, that's your response, who cares?
Yeah, who cares about Al-Biruni?
Well, he's derived your R value that you're going to measure and then say you can't measure, so it's critical.
There's others who can
May I,
measure it
Nathan?
as
A few
well,
minutes.
so-
No, the others are just a claim that we demolished earlier, so you're going to circle jerk us back to saying that you've got measurements from space. No, you haven't.
Others who just focus on Biruni, so
So Al-Biruni didn't
No, he
measure it
didn't.
then. That's part of the story is just bullshit then. You understand that now.
who cares about Al-Biruni?
Not who cares. You've said the straw man that is the modus tollens Black Swan. Well, if that's the case, Al-Biruni's story is immediately, by your own standards, false. Not who cares. You and your assertions are debunking Al-Biruni. But what, who cares? Because we've pointed that out?
Oh, he
Talking
doesn't
about
like his toy
geometry.
anymore.
We've
Let me ask
debunked Al-Biruni
what's
with
first
your own
question?
words, mate.
No, you didn't.
You did, yeah. You debunked Al-Biruni when you said that the peace statement was a straw man because there was atmosphere. You debunked Al-Biruni with that.
Yep. Yeah, you did, Ed. That's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
And then after realizing that, you said, who cares?
But prior to
geometry,
saying that, he said that Al-Biruni used refraction, and now he says, who cares?
You should have read the
statement.
instructions first.
So let's just get that out of the way. You're right, 10th man. So what your assertion that if he accounted for refraction, you now appreciate that that's incorrect. You were just wrong. Ignorant.
Who cares?
Well, I care because you asserted it as part of your argument, but you were demonstrated wrong by a flat earther. Incorrect. Wrong. Ignorant. Stupid. Retarded. Thick. A moron. A globe believer.
Right.
Yeah, right. You were wrong, you fucking retard. Now you're getting told off for how fucking wrong you were. You've dragged us around in circles about accounting for a fraction, and it makes it explicitly clear, even in Wiki, that he didn't do that. Obviously, because he's trying to derive a geometric value, you fucking retard. But who cares, right? Who cares that the globe-believing fuckwit retard has had his ass handed to him by a flat earther? Who cares that that proves beyond all certitude that you're ignorant fucktard? Who cares, yeah? I care. I care how fucking retarded you globe believers are. I care to highlight it to you. I care. I'm caring so much that I'm going to highlight to you how thick you are, Ed. You don't know your own story. You don't understand why you wouldn't be recounting refraction even though you claimed it multiple times. Ignorant retard. You're talking through me. Ignorant retard. You're going to moan when I mute you, you ignorant retard? I'm telling you how ignorant you are, you retard. It's not your turn to tell me something. I'm telling you, you kept saying if he accounted for a fraction. It's made explicitly clear he didn't, making you a fucking retard globehead believer. Yeah, that's what you are, a fucking retard who was wrong. Not who cares. I'm a flat earther while you start talking through me, pointing out how fucking ignorant you, the globe believer, is. You fucking retard, you are thick as shit. You thought he accounted for a fraction, you fucking retard. No, he didn't. And he didn't for all the reasons I gave you that you hand-waved. That would be because he's trying to derive geometry. And you are constantly muttering over the top of me. Aren't you, Ed? Constantly muttering through me. That's another demonstration of being a thicko. A retard who can't listen, but can reassert his same shite over and over again, in spite of how fucking wrong it is. And you can talk through me, highlighting that you've over and over again asserted incorrect nonsense that we've proven wrong, and your only response to that is to move on to something else and say who cares, or talk through the pummeling that you're getting as a result of your abject stupidity demonstrated here today, Ed. You are stupid, and you've demonstrated that. You've made a load of nonsense up that was wrong about refraction. You've debunked the claim that Al-Biruni was measuring geometry with your assertion that P's a straw man. In every respect, you've done very, very badly, Ed. And now you're talking through me again, of course, because you're getting told off. So dance on the tables while I tell you off for how poorly you've done, how thick you are, and how unbelievably intolerable you people are. Yeah, you've wasted our time with an incorrect assertion that Al-Biruni needed to account for refraction. He didn't, or he wouldn't be doing geometry. I pointed that out to you over and over again. You were an intolerable prick like you're being now, talking through me the whole fucking time. Even in the face of being demonstrated wrong, you still think it's justifiable to talk through me. When I point out how fucking thick you are, which you are, thick as shit. Dumbass. No, mate. No, I haven't asserted that Al-Biruni needed to account for refraction when it's made explicitly clear that he didn't do that because he wouldn't be doing geometry as I pointed out to you. That's not me thick. That's you thick. Globe believer thick. Ignorant globe believers. That's what we have here, Ed. You're one of them. A moron.
Yeah.
Yeah, a moron. Getting told off by the smarter, better informed, flat earther. That's me. The one justified in calling you a fucking retard.
Ooh.
Yep, you've got nothing on me, mate. Yeah? I've got you telling us how refraction needs to be accounted by Al-Biruni, even though the citation on screen for the audience right now makes it explicitly clear he isn't doing that. I made it explicitly clear he can't be doing that because that's not geometry and wouldn't give him an R value. You've been dragged around like the thick fuck you are for quite a prolonged period, with you interrupting constantly. The one who's the most stupid and most ignorant is the one kicking up the most fuss and making the most Discord rumblings. Right? That's you, the thick one, Ed. The one getting told off by the flat earther.
Yeah, say it again.
I will. You're a thick shit globe head believer.
You will, yes, I know you will.
Yeah, I know I am. Calling you thick, because
Yes.
you are. Globe believer, thick. Demonstrated so.
You're shouting at people.
Sorry, no. Ed, you're really, really stupid. You think refraction's the answer for everything. That makes you dumb.
That's because the Black Swan doesn't take refraction
don't
into
distort your
consideration.
mic, you stupid
and you've been
retard.
told it so
Get
many
out.
times. But
Get
you're-
out. That's the last straw. Get out.
What a
Copying me. Mimicry. That's what they've got.
You gave him a lot of leash.
Yeah. He had only one ground
Roll.
left to go, and that was na 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 na. Na 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 na.
give.
No you. You're stupid. Because you completely broke his argument, and then he thought
I
he
like
had a
the way you set
rebuttal,
him up.
and then we broke that, and now there's nothing left but na 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 na.
He broke his own argument.
He didn't have an argument.
Exactly.